Hi folks, Dino Bob here. It's time to break the mold on Lake Wainwright Paleopark and add dinosaurs. We're starting with a pair of very well preserved animals, of which we know a lot about their integument and color. And it's Psittacosaurus and Microraptor. So we've also modified the entrance to the park. Uh, the idea here is that having decided to branch out into other genetic revivals, it was time to refocus the park from the Pleistocene Reserve to a more general paleo park. So this is the new main entrance. You can see the Prehistoric Kingdom logo on the tower, and we're going to come through this entrance area. You can see the sort of tree shape that's supporting the roof. On the left is a small cafe. Ahead on the left is Mammoth Gifts. When I built this original building, the larger gift shop wasn't available, so I produced it with two of the smaller ones. On the right is the VIP Club, which we won't be going into. And on through the ticket booths. Ahead you see a structure that's in progress, and on the left is our destination for today. It is a habitat building intended for these animals who like tropical climes, and not the boreal climb that this map is set for. So we're going to move on up and turn and go into the building. It took quite a while to build this thing to get the framework for the glass where I wanted to. The video screen's not operating at the moment. Also, I need to add another one. Do not have one of those chain or rope or hanging vinyl screens here, which is something that I would love to have in game that guests could go through. Because if you look, you see the glass separating the guests from the animal area. It does not go all the way to the ceiling, so potentially the Microraptors could get into this portion of the building, and we don't want them to get any further. So there's one now, perched in its dead tree. And that is not the launch point, which is what I thought when I focused in, because I saw the one climbing up the tree. We'll get a detailed shot of that later in this video. You can see a Psittacosaurus moving in the bottom there. Sorry about inadvertently highlighting the plants. He flew over, he's panned, and here he comes and flies around behind the camera until he comes into view and lands preparatory to his climb up to the good place. This is an elevated portion of the habitat built with modular rocks. The Psittacosaurus can get up there and wander around, get a sort of high point in their habitat. They seem to like climbing. Going through here to the care portion of the building. This is not, of course, stripped out beyond the hay bales for the Psittacosauruses to rest. It does have a habitat gate there, but there should be a non-habitat gate for keepers to nominally get into the area beyond the fence and access to their tools. This is a closed off area, again, just sort of a shelter area for the Psittacosaurus to get into and get out of sight, if that's what they want. It's really great seeing the mountains through the glass in this habitat. It really sort of helps sell the idea that this is what it is, a tropical habitat, another flying Microraptor, tropical habitat in a boreal environment. You can see guests passing by on the outside, and obviously the feed pan for the Psittacosaurus. And I think we're looking at a sleeping Microraptor there, and here comes a climber. This is not the biggest habitat. The idea was to have these animals cohabiting. They're from fairly close parts of China and both from the Cretaceous. Uh, and I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. Again, I wish we had the separator doors, as is common in walk-through aviaries. The glass would be there because Psittacosaurus have those beaks, which would be plenty powerful enough to nip off a finger if someone decided to pet one and it was in a bad mood. Nice quality of light coming through the windows right now. So this is the first pair of dinosaurs in the park. We'll be going through a series of a couple more. I'm trying to keep it to the storyline that the revival process is developing, and starting with these two animals, which are both known from Lagersutton, where fossils are exceptionally preserved, and therefore presumably giving the key to getting their DNA to the point where the animals could be revived. It's science fiction, but it's what this whole game is based on. So that's what it is. So we're back in the people part, even though we've gotten shorter, with tons of guests moving into the park along that road. We're going to head on our way out and catch a guest making a donation, which is always nice, and stepping outside, watching someone watch from way too far away. And again, that building, you'll be seeing it gradually get more completed through the next couple of videos. It used to be a lot closer to the mammoth area. It has been relocated because I miscalculated where it should be. Simple as that. So there's the aerial view to give you a sense of where we're starting. We'll have another dinosaur next time. We've got some videos coming up of the animals. If you liked this video, you know how to click the like. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It's encouraging. Anyway, here's one of the Psittacosaurs wandering around on the elevated portion of their habitat. Whoops, what's that flickering? I don't know. The camera occasionally picks odd choices of where to sit itself, where you don't see what you want. But here we have a chirpy dinosaur checking it all out and reasonably happy with it, which is good. If you have any comments, please make them. I try to answer questions and respond to comments. But don't get that many of them. Be nice to see some more. Back on the ground floor near the water pan, which is the water source for our animals here, and getting looked at by a Psittacosaur that's leaving. These guys look around a lot, even though it's not actually coded for them to look at things. They sometimes appear to. Another flying Microraptor doing its wing-assisted glide thing through the habitat. And it has come through and it's on the ground, and then we're going to follow it up the tree for the last video. Next animal in will be another dinosaur from a different part of the world, something that lived in the latitudes that would have the kind of climate it has outside there now. Probably was a bit warmer then, but it represents the park's first attempt to keep an outside animal. You all take care now, be kind to each other, and I'll see you in another video. Bye now.